Okay, so my name is Leah, but most people know me as Leah Robinson because that's my first and last name. And I love talking. I basically make any kind of channel content, but first of all, I make friendship bracelets, and I thought this would be a helpful video to make. So this video is basically like a beginner's guide. I have a list up here on my screen. Because so this side of the camera is where I film. This side is where I keep any documents that I need to look at. Okay, so friendship bracelets are basically like things that like express friendship, or they're literally just an accessory. I wear them as an accessory since I have no friends. Kidding, I do have friends. Normal patterns are. I'm gonna go through this video like really quickly. If you need to, like, go back to any things that I said. Normal patterns are patterns that look like this. They don't really have a design on them. They're just like normal. Not to be confused with alpha patterns, which go like this. Well, I mean, normal patterns can go like that, but it's much easier to go in the way that the pattern is made to be read, because you can read it row by row in segment knotting. So row by row is where you make a row, leave out the outer two strings, then you make a row with those remaining strings, bring in the inner two strings, make a row with those, leave out and then it just goes on and on. Like I said, alpha patterns go like this. They only consist of forward and backward knots. Some normal patterns can be consisted of forward and backward knots, but not all the time. So like, they involve something called a color switch, which is basically where like you make a knot with the string you're going to use, put the string that you were just using up. I don't remember how to do this very well since I haven't made an alpha in a long time. And then you just finish off the knot with the color. Okay, so I recommend you go on to friendshipbracelets.net bracelet book, since that's an easy accessible website and it's not actually, you can actually find it, because I can't find friendshipbracelets.net. It's really weird why I can't. Okay, so where to start? I'd recommend you start with like some simple bracelets. You could look them up on YouTube. I'll link a playlist down below that's like relatively easy, but this playlist you have to have some level of background knowledge to actually make some of the bracelets on there. But yes, like this bracelet for example. I've made bracelets for for 2 years. I'm kind of behind because like I stopped for like 5 months. And I had perfect time to make them during the quarantine, but I just couldn't find the motivation to. I was so busy with schoolwork. But yes, I recommend beginners go with like the craft cord because like it's easier to use, and the embroidery floss sort of like phrase. I can draw it. Right, no, this is my notebook. Okay, so hold up. Can you see that? Yes, you can. So this is what the craft cord does. This is what embroidery floss does. I mean, like no, not embroidery floss. I mean, like craft cord can sometimes fray, but like it's really not that big of a difference. String length. Okay, I'm gonna skid out for this one. So I normally make mine about like a wingspan length. But if the bracelet I'm making is with ties, I do about a half wingspan. This is a wingspan. Think of a bird with their wings flap, and then when they're out like this, that's a wingspan. Alright, my parents are still asleep. I don't want to wake them up. Alright. So, you can either put a button. So for closures, you can put like a button. You can make ties. Or there's some other way. I don't remember what it is. Yes, I find ties more convenient. I do have buttons. I don't really use them that much. Okay, so securing your bracelets. I recommend that beginners start with a safety pin. Let me unpin this. This is a safety pin. I hope I don't get demonetized because of this. Apparently you can get demonetized with weapons, and this is considered a weapon according to schools. It's not a weapon. Just a pokey thing that you use with clothes. And friendship bracelets. But yes, I personally use all the different types. Just like, but I have to get used to them first. I normally use tape. But like whenever I'm on the go, or I use a clipboard, or excuse me, or a safety pin. Did I say clipboard and a safety pin? I feel like I said safety pin and a safety pin. I don't know. But yes. Fixing, wait, did I do fixing? No. So basically, the knot tension is something that like you have to master. The first knot secures it in place. No, the first knot is establishing where the knot is going. The second knot is basically securing that knot in place. So I'm going to be making a video on the different types of knots soon, but I cannot do that because I don't know how to feel like this. Oh, you're seeing my lovely cereal bowl. Hold up. Oh! Okay! I guess you can't see the keyboard. I thought like if I did that, I could see the keyboard. I just opened a whole new world of content making. Okay, so I think that's all I have for this video. Thank you for watching, by the way. And I thought I just saw something slap me in the face. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to subscribe. Oh, geez, I've been filming for a while. Make sure to subscribe and turn on my notifications. And I'll see you in the next video, which will most likely, I'll list in the description what it will most likely be. Okay, goodbye!